everybody, how's it going? It's Gaming Jack 24/7 here, welcoming you back to Let's Play iNinja. In the last episode, we finished up the Robot Beach area, we got Takeyama's heart back, and we also used him to beat up Kaiza and get our second Rage Stone. And in this episode, we are going to begin the Bay area by playing this first level over here called Rocket Factory. Now let's talk to Sensei real quick.
Carefully, make your way through the rocket factory. Deal with any resistance you encounter, and locate the missile testing bay to find the grade. Too easy!
Alright, you heard Sensei say it. We're gonna go through this rocket factory and go find our grade. Now, this isn't gonna be like, this is actually our first level in the game where we don't have to do a rolling ball mechanic. So, I know you guys are excited to be done with those. So let's slide down this rail real quick. Grab some coins along the way, because why not? And let's just fail finishing the railing and beat up some enemies real quick. So, yep. So, I really don't know what to say right now. Oh, except for I forgot to mention this guy. Yeah, you can see him over here. In this level, we have a new enemy introduced. We have little rocket launcher guys over here. Obviously, you know, all they do is they stand at a distance and they shoot rockets at you. So that's pretty much it. He's They take about as many hits as a regular foot soldier does. Oh wait, we got Revive Rage.
Try it now.
Now Revive Rage is essentially, it pretty much heals you. I want to say it heals you pretty much 100% of your full health. But it's very helpful, especially later in the game when you come onto a long level and you start like losing health for failing like little parts of the mission. And if you keep failing over and over again, and you need some more health because, you know, you keep losing it every time you screw up one part, you're going to need more health for the next part. So that's where Ninja Revive comes in really well. So let's just finish up beating up these green enemies, and let's break this rank spawner. I'm just going to call it a rank spawner. I really don't know what it's called, but let's just stick with that name, shall we? Alright, and let's grab these corns. I'm sorry, I've been watching so much Lucajin lately. I'm sorry, I gotta stop copying. I gotta stop quoting. Oh, we almost got smashed by that. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, this is the first instance where we actually see the building of the shell casing for the rockets here in the factory. And that's pretty much all it is. It goes through those three smashers, it starts as a steel block, goes flat, and ow, we're about to die. Let's use Ninja Revive real quick. Ninja Revive! Yep, so pretty much heals you all the way back. Unfortunately, there's no double damage like Ninja Berserk. However, I mean, it heals you more, so that's the compensation for it. And now, if you can see him right there a little bit, but there is a new enemy there as well. There's a wow, we've actually seen 3 new enemies in this one level alone. That is a general ranks. He's slightly stronger than the other ranks. Also, his fight is oh wait, hold on, we got darts for the first time. Darts are, yeah, just Sensei said it right there. You pretty much just aim with L, and then you can press B and shoot. So let's just shoot that guy. Even though it won't hurt him, he'll block. He'll block all your outside attacks, and you'll see why in a second. But let's go over here and let's actually let's confront this general, shall we? Or is he a captain? I always forget. But here we go. Now you see we get this little cool cutscene, and now we're flying. Now we get to, you can see right there, our little lady tells us what to do. A and control stick is your dash, you get a B for your normal attack, you can dash attack with X. Y is throwing shuriken, but we have not actually seen shuriken in this game yet, so can't really do that. So pretty much your only tactic right now is to dash up and just beat him down with the B button. Honestly, this is a nice little break from the regular like foot soldiers, but it's also not exactly too special to fight. I mean, it's pretty much just dash up to him and press B. And when he comes at you, just dash out of the way real quick. And you can move without dashing, but dashing does help you move around the arena a lot faster, so I tend to use it a lot more. And he's already dead. Fantastic. So you can see his blade flying right there. We'll have a lot more battles with these style characters and the flying later on in the game, but this is your first taste of it. So now we've defeated him. We got our checkpoint and coins. And before we go up here, I'm gonna go down here, just check out this area real quick, break some glass tubing, because, you know, smashing glass directly in front of your face is a good idea! Oh, I almost got hit twice by that rocket guy. That was not smart of me. Now we kill him. Let's just run around here. I don't feel like breaking these things open, mainly because I'm more worried about this rocket launcher. So let's just get over here and let's slice them open. Because, like I mentioned, the gray. I didn't mention this already, but if you notice, all the foot soldiers have different colorings. Gray is the weakest, and those rocket launcher enemies that we just killed have the same amount of health. So if you just did the double jump B attack, where you smash down like this, like we just did to this dog right here. Yeah, it's the same. It will kill them in one shot, just like it kills the gray foot soldiers. Now let's just beat up these dogs real quick. Animal abuse. Oh no. I'm just warning. I am not condoning any animal abuse outside of video games. The only time. This is the only time I will condone it because these dogs are evil, and you can easily tell they're evil because they're coming out of a machine and they look robotic a little bit as well. So. Even though, yeah, so let's just stop talking about that. Let's just destroy this spawner. Now, nothing happened because of that. Nothing, no barriers got unblocked or anything. But the one we have to destroy is, I believe you have to destroy the one over here, which you can't see in the air right now, but it starts spawning. They're little gray enemies. So let's just speed up these foot soldiers as well. So, honestly, the gray foot soldiers, since they're the most basic of enemy, if you note, the gray ones will never block any of your attacks. So if you just attack, all you have to do is just keep mashing the B buff when you fight those guys, and you'll beat them right away. Now the green, as you go up in color, like green, I believe there's blue ones later on as well, but colored foot soldiers, except for the rocket launcher guy, because he's not going to block you with a rocket launcher, but then he's also the same health as a gray foot soldier. But the colored foot soldiers will also they will start blocking your attacks, and that's why, like, every time you fight them, you can't just sit there and mash the B button. You have to alternate your attacks against those guys. Otherwise, they're just going to sit there and block you the entire time, and you're going to do absolutely nothing against them. So let's grind across this rail real quick to get to the other side. Now, as you can see, that's where we came in originally, right there actually. That's where we killed the foot soldier, and that's our checkpoint. But right here, what we have to do is, you notice you can see these casings being pulled over. Well, if you break one open and just stand on its foot place, just like we did there, you'll get moved across the room to the other side, which is exactly where we want to go. That's actually the barrier that was blocked by that one rank spawner that we just faced, probably about a minute and a half ago. Oh, sorry, I just kind of shifted my mic a little bit there. Hopefully it didn't pick up in the recording. But anyway, so we're going to continue jumping and doing our usual ninja thing. Keep running through rooms, breaking random computers to get coins, because we just can. So let's just continue on, shall we? And you can notice there's a differently colored barrel. Now, be warned, 9 times out of 10, if there's a different colored barrel... No, wow, that's shocking. Usually... Never mind, he was in a different barrel. I always thought they spawned in the differently colored barrels, but yeah, in this little corridor, there's a lot of areas where there'll just be random foot soldiers, like this green guy right here, just hiding in the barrels, waiting for you. Now let's just do our little uppercut that I haven't been doing too often, even though I should, because it's a very effective attack. Oh, and speaking of shurikens, we finally found some. Yep, Ninja Star. How do you like them bananas? I bet Tyler would approve of that statement. Anyway, yeah, just press Y to throw your shuriken. So now we have all of our attacks. That's all your basic attacks. Your sword attack, your jumping, your spin attack, and now shuriken. Let's test it out on this barrel, shall we? And if you notice, these shurikens bounce forever. They go for so long. You can throw one of these, and as long as you keep it on your screen for at least a little while, they'll usually stay there for probably about... You can usually keep one there for at least 5 to 10 seconds, which is the shocking thing. I mean, I assumed you would just throw it to hit an enemy and it would just die, right? Nope, not the case. Now, we could go down there and take care of that rank spawner over there, and also, if you can see, there is... Oh, he's not spawned yet, but there will be a rocket launcher soldier down there. But we don't have to do any of that, so we're not going to, because that's just a waste of our time. Let's just continue on with the chain grab, shall we? Now let's just avoid these flamethrowers, because yeah, I kind of want to do that. And we can blow up these barrels, get some more darts, and we got our checkpoint. Second checkpoint of the level, so that's nice. Oh, there's the foot soldier I was talking about. trench. Oh, I forgot. There's one standing up here. Let me just kill this guy real quick, and then I'll just snipe the other guy, so I can show off the darts and how effective they can really be. Yep. So you notice I already mentioned that before. Rocket soldiers have the same amount of health essentially as a normal foot soldier. Ooh, I forgot because he'll just. Come on, get hit. There you go. See, those darts are actually really powerful. I mean, once you actually hit the rocket launcher guy, it takes him out in 2 shots, which is a lot more than your sword. Normally, it takes 6 sword hits to kill him. And we're actually doing pretty well on time. This recording's only been going on for about 10 minutes. And yeah, if you haven't noticed, this is a really long level. So that's why I wanted to get it out of the way first. And also, the rest of the levels in the Bay Area are I don't know. I had trouble trying to figure out how to describe these levels, but the easiest word I could describe them with is just different. You'll see what I mean in probably the next episode. Actually, no, we'll probably get to at least one more level in this episode. But also the other two, I don't know. The way I first went through these levels, I consider them a little gimmicky because you don't really. Up until this point, the level design has been pretty much the same as this level, except for, the first 3 involved rolling a ball at the end, whereas this one's just, oh, hey, just make your way through the area. Which is the usual setup for iNinja levels. But the other 3 in this area all have different little twists on them, and 2 of them also change certain gameplay mechanics as well. You'll see other versions of those levels later along the line, so it's not like a huge difference. But it's enough so you can notice it. So now we made it to the and now if you can notice it at the back there, that's the missile testing area because you'll see the rocket launch right up there, and the actual explosion site is directly above our heads right now. So we're pretty much at the end of this level. But what we need to do, what I feel like doing first, is killing all these ranked soldiers because I just like beating them up. It's half the fun of this game is just going through and just tearing up your enemies, and obviously, it's just so much fun to me. Oh yeah, and I forgot. Those rockets that their little rocket launcher buddy fire, they can hurt your enemies as well. So if you keep an enemy in between you and the rockets, whoa, that was scary right there. But yeah, like I was trying to say, if you keep an enemy between you and the rockets, you'll usually, obviously you won't get hit, but you also, like you saw there, it'll damage the other enemy as well. And that helps you out a lot, because you're like, alright, now that takes care of half my problem. And we can kill this guy on the launcher. Now, if there were any more enemies, we could use this rocket launcher right here, and you can just fire it. There will be more levels later on in this area, in this game, where you'll be able to use rocket launchers. But this is basically just like a tutorial for it. Now, obviously, these are TNT barrels. Obviously, don't hit them or set them on fire, because they will explode. So we jump in this rocket, we go rocket surfing, and here's the end of the level. Wow, we actually got through that pretty well. It only took us about it's only about 13 minutes into the level, or into the episode in general. That's still a long. That's a really long level, and some of the levels later on will get longer. Now, if you can notice, the way Ninja normally at the end of the level just has the sword on his back. But if you notice, we just got a sword upgrade, so that's your little indicator. If you see him just holding your sword, you know you got a sword upgrade. So you drop away the old sword, and we get the new golden blade. Now Sensei basically says he says it's heavier, but honestly to me it doesn't really seem like your swipes slow down at all. It's basically just a stronger blade than what you normally have. So yeah, later on in the game we'll also get more. You'll get more blades as the game progresses, so you want to kill more enemies because you'll get the better blades, and the better blades mean easier time with the newer enemies. So as you can see, there's a green barrier here, so now we can't re-enter this level until we have our green rank. So let's go on to... Let's actually go down here. This is going to be Chase the Fuse. Well, this is going to be our last level of the episode. It's going to be very short. This episode's going to be kind of short, only about like 17 minutes or so. But I feel like you guys would like that. And that way we can get the 2 really gimmicky levels until the next time. I'm sorry, I keep calling him gimmicky. I don't really know how else to describe him, to be honest. So yeah. So Chase the Fuse. Basically, Sensei described it already. There's bombs in the level at the very end, and there's also a grade right at the end near the bombs. So we have to. So before they blow up the bombs at the end of the level, which also would flood the bay apparently, we need to get to the end and collect the grade. Now, for some reason, collecting the grade just automatically ends the level. It doesn't do anything about the actual the bombs blowing up. Maybe they just blow up afterwards, and Ninja just doesn't care. Who knows? It's not like Ninja goes down there and it's not like Ninja does really anything to stop it. He just kind of. Yeah, so you see, I was just rambling on, sorry about that. But yeah, you can see there's a giant fuse here that shows you the pathway you have to go through this level. And let's ignore this guy because we need to run! Run for your life! And basically wall run, and here's the fuse. Stay away from TNT barrels if you're near the fuse, because the fuse, obviously, as you've seen, will blow up TNT barrels. And that slows you down, which makes it even harder to complete this level. So, if you haven't noticed, we have to do this level as fast as humanly possible. So we just have to, pretty much, I don't like to waste time, because there's a couple points here that will slow you down already as is. Like, this can slow you down sometimes if you're not really great at wall jumping. And if you notice, the fuse catches up to you pretty quick, so you have to be as fast as humanly possible, or as ninja-ly possible in this case. Yeah, but anyway, you have to go really, just channel your inner Sonic the Hedgehog and you'll be fine. So we just continue to wall run and just go across. Now this is the part that slows you down the most, obviously, because you have to do the little U. You have to run up and back and forth on the wall. And obviously by the time you get to this point, you can see the fuse beating you to the area, which is not exactly a good thing. And I should have ran up the right side first, that's my bad. Because you actually have to go to the right to get to the next part of the area. So let's ignore this ranks. Oh crap, we're getting really close to the end, we gotta hurry. I really do not want to have to I do not want this to be my first fail of the series. I would rather fail in the later level. But no, it looks like we made it! Yeah, we got the grade just in time too. That one, I got that a little closer than I really would have wanted to. But with that, this is going to be the end of episode 3 of Let's Play I, Ninja. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you really like it, consider subscribing if you haven't already. And until the next time, guys and girls, this has been Gaming Jack 24/7, reminding you to just have a nice day. We'll see you in the next one. Bye!